I spy with my little eye something with creepy eyes. Ugh.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Kamen Rider Ghost DX Ghost Driver. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. We'll move these things out of the way here because it's quite a large box. So right here you have Ghost, you have the Ghost Driver right there on the top of the box. You have Ghost in the Edison Damashi. On the side of the box you have Ghost in the Edison Damashi. On the other side of the box you got Ghost in his standard Ore Damashi. On the bottom you just have the Ore Damashi, Edison Damashi, the driver itself. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other. We get our first look here at Spectre, the secondary rider. I'm assuming he's a secondary rider. And, of course, you get Sun Parkman! And that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have the Ghost Driver, the henshin device of this year's Kamen Rider Ghost, and quite a cool driver. I really do like that. And of course you do get two icons. We'll take a look at those in a little bit, but let's focus on the driver itself. As you can see, a very interesting looking driver. Very interesting, but quite fun nonetheless. As you can see, it's an eye. It's an eye just staring at you, just staring into your soul. The front of the driver is covered with this very soft transparent plastic here to give it a more ghostly effect, and it does pull it off quite well. And I don't know how well you can see this. I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but there is actually a face under here. You can see, I don't know if you can see the teeth in there, but there is actually like an ear-to-ear smile underneath this. Now there are pictures online with this part of the driver removed, so you can actually see the face underneath. And it is weird. It's just this weird mechanical smiling face, which is honestly kind of disturbing, but you know, kind of adds to the ghostly effect to it. And you have the big handle here on the side, done in orange. You do get some of that Bandai silver right there. And you do get some nice Bandai silver throughout. It does trim the belt right here. You can't see most of it because of the faceplate, but you can see more of it on this side here. Right there you got your speaker. And yeah, quite cool on the back. You get some nice molded details right here. You got this bit right here, which is kind of molded to look like an eye itself, so you can stare into your stomach while you're wearing it. I don't know. Now the front part of the belt does completely remove. It actually comes packaged that way, just to save space. And you have these two buttons right here that you just push in, and that will remove, and you have to push this button up top right here to release the top portion. And there's the front part of the faceplate. And actually, now that the light's kind of shining through it, you can see that face a bit better. You can see it's just kind of, it's eerie. It is quite eerie how it's just kind of, it's smiling. It's the Joker. The Joker in there, but you can kind of see the inner workings here of the front plates. So let's put that off to the side. And here we can take a look at the inside of the driver in more detail. And again, you have that nice molded detail in here. Makes it look like an eye. And you can kind of see how everything works. Right here is where you plug in your icon. I don't know how well that's coming across. Just a little light I can get in there, but yeah, that's where the icon will get plugged into. And there are just two little spring-loaded clips in there to hold the icon in place. And yeah, very nicely detailed, very cool. So we'll just take the faceplate here and plug this back in. Again, just push these two buttons down, snap that on, and then just clip that onto the top. Boom, right there. And basically what this belt does is it blinks, basically. So if you pull the handle out, the eye closes, and when you push it back in, the eye opens. And that's basically how you work this belt. You make it blink. Pretty much how it goes. So, and of course, being a belt, it does include belt parts. Yay, belt parts. So here are the left and right straps right here. I already have it put together just for the sake of time. It's a nice bright orange strap right there. The clips itself do have some nice detail to them. Looks cool. And it's your standard, standard clip system here. You just push the buttons, it depresses those pegs, so you can just clip it onto the belt itself. And the center clip here is actually made to look like an icon itself, which is cool. It's closed. It's sleeping. So you have that. So of course you have a right and a left right here. So you just take it, clip it on like that. Clip on the other side. And there you go. And of course, I believe these are made to fit up to I want to say a 30-inch waist, I believe. So if your waist is any thicker than that, then you are out of luck. Well, that's not true. You're not out of luck. There are belt extensions, and of course, you can use a shoelace and whatnot if you don't want to actually buy a belt extension. That's what I use, though. I use the belt extensions, and they work just fine. So, there you go. Belt all put together. So now let's take a look at this year's gimmick, which is icons. Yes, this is what our Kamen Rider will get his powers from eyeballs, and they're really weird. They do have this transparent outer shell right here on the front of the eye. So do be careful with these. Like, you don't want to drop these and risk cracking that. So do be careful with that. But the eye itself does have some nice molded details in there, which is pretty cool. And the back itself does have some nice molded details as well. You do get a QR code right there. On the top, you get a nice sparkly sticker telling you what icon you have in your hand, and that is the Ghost icon for his Ore Damashi. This is his base form right there. And this symbol is basically what the front of the helmet will look like right there. And you get this nice sticker right here for the pupil of the eye. And these work basically just like Judenshis in Kyoryuger did. These work via a pin system. So on the bottom here, you have these little pins that stick out. So when you plug the icon into the belt, it pushes buttons telling the driver what icon is in there and makes the appropriate noises. So you have this button on the side here, you push it, and you get to the big G for Ghost. And that's basically how you want to insert it into the driver. Push it again, you get, again, that symbol for the front of the helmet with a nice sparkly effect. Push it again, and you have the symbol for your final attack right there. Push it again, and it goes back to the default mode. So you have that. There you have the Ghost icon for his Ore Damashi. And you also get the Edison icon right there. So again, this is done in yellow. Again, you have the QR code in the back. Again, if you want to scan it, go ahead and scan it. There you go, free scan. And of course you have the pin right there on the bottom, and you get the button on the side. Push it, you use number 02, and there you have the design for the front of the helmet, and your symbol for your attack right there. So there you go. So there's nothing left to do but to put this in the driver, and let's make some noises! Yay! Noises! So your on-off switch is right here on the bottom of the driver. So turn it on and you get Ghost Driver. Of course, it tells you what it is in case you forgot. And yeah, so let's plug in some icons and make some noises here. So to get your icon ready to go, you're just going to push it once. So you see the G, and now we're ready to go. And to open up the driver, again, you're just going to push this button right here up top to open it up. You get that standby noise. And you take your icon, you plug it right in here. And then close it up. You get some funky music to dance to. Anyway, it's a henshin, you just make them blink. So, henshin! There you go. You have now henshined into Kamen Rider Ghosts. Ore Damashi. And right there you can see in the pupil the symbol for Ghost right there. And there you go. You get a pretty cool henshin noise. And to do your attack, you just make it blink again. So, get the standby noise there, and push it back in. And there you have your Omega Drive. That is what his final attack is going to be called, the Omega Drive. Now you do get an extra attack by making him blink 4 times. So if you cycle through it again 4 times. There you go. So there you have that. So that's pretty much it for the ghost icon, the Ore icon. So now let's open it up. Extract the icon. Just pull it right out. Set it back to the default position. And bring in the Edison icon. You have that. Plug it in. Close it up. Sorry. Anyway, time to blink. So you are now using the Edison Damashi. So again, right there in the pupil, you can see the symbol there for Edison, which looks like a light bulb. Ah, clever. So now to do your Omega Drive, just blink once. There you have that. And cycle through it 4 times. Make them blink 4 times. Blink, man, blink! And there you go. That is everything the Edison icon does. Now, if you remember, when I reviewed the Kamen Rider Drive Surprise Future set, it came with this little bad boy right here, the Newton icon. And now we can finally see what noises this will make in the driver. Yay! So let's open this up. Move that. Bring in Newton. On the 04. Plug him in. Close it up. I have to, okay? I have to. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go. I think that's my favorite Henshin, jingle so far. I really like that. So there you go. Now you are using the Newton Damashi. And again, just getting close there. On the pupil there, you can see the symbol, which is the front of the face mask. You can see the apple right there, which again, clever. So to do your Omega Drive, just make him blink once. There you go. There's your Omega Drive. And to do our other attack, make him blink 4 times. And there you go. There's everything the Newton icon does in the Ghost Driver. Finally! I've been waiting for like a month to hear what noises this thing makes. So extract the icon. Close it up. Apparently, Oyasumi means good night, so he's going to sleep now. Which honestly would be more appropriate if he just kind of closed his eye. It would make more sense. And I honestly wish like the eyelid here wasn't so see-through that you can still see kind of the pupil through there. It would have been nice if it really made it look like the eye was, closed, but anyway. And if there's no icon in there, it just does that generic noise. So, yeah. That's pretty much all the belt does. Now, one thing I will say about the icons, honestly, the picture on the icon doesn't mean anything. The only thing the driver is going by is the pins. All it's going by is what button's being pressed when the icon's in there. The picture doesn't matter because the driver will just cycle through the noises in a specific order. It'll do the Henshin, the Omega Drive, and then the other attack. And that's basically it. It does not matter what picture is on here. I mean, I can show you right now. I'll leave it on the Omega Drive symbol just to show you. Sorry. And you can see the icon is actually now in the default position, and it still did the Henshin noise. Does not matter what picture's on there, it's just cycling through the noises in the order it's supposed to. So. Good night to you too. Good night to you too. You sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. There you go. But anyway, that's basically it. That is all the Ghost Driver does right out of the box. You get the driver, you get the Edison icon, you get the Ghost icon. Of course, if you bought the Surprise Future set, you already have the Newton icon. But of course, they're releasing, candy toy gashapon versions of these. So if you didn't buy that set, you can still find this icon. Won't be hard. Because we'll be releasing candy toy and gashapon versions of the icons, of course, like they do with all the gimmick stuff. So you can always get it without having to buy anything extra. But, yeah. That's basically all you get right out of the box. It's a very interesting belt. I do like the noises it makes. The icons are a very, very interesting, unique gimmick, and I am looking forward to having a shelf full of eyeballs, and I already got 3 of them. Actually, I have 4 of them because I do have the Gun Saber. So, yeah, I already have 4 eyeballs on my shelf, and yeah. It's very weird that I'm looking forward to having a shelf full of eyeballs, but hey! It's interesting. It's Japan. That's what they do. But cool toy, nonetheless. Very fun. I'm digging it. I'm looking forward to this upcoming year and all the goodies that this line will bring us. So, there you go. I dig it. Now, I did pick this up off of Mandarake. You can also check out CS Toys, Hobby Link Japan, Ami, Hobby Search. There are stores that specialize in tokusatsu stuff, so you can always check those stores out. Big Bad Toy Store does have a selection of Kamen Rider toys. You can check them out in the link down below. They don't really carry the drivers anymore. They pretty much just carry figure arts. They do still carry a couple of the belts. They do still have like the CSM axle driver, I think. So they do still kind of have a couple belts, but they're not really carrying the new stuff anymore. They're really just kind of dealing just with the figure arts. But again, like I said, there are other online stores that you can go to for stuff like this if you are interested. So there you go, and I think that's it. And I also will be starting a Kamen Rider Ghost playlist for all of the goodies that will be coming in this year, so you can check that out in the link down below. And that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Kamen Rider Ghost DX Ghost Driver, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face! Oh, just one more thing I forgot to mention. It's a small detail, but still something I wanted to talk about. One cool thing is that if you're actually wearing the belt and for some reason you forget what icon you have in there, you can just look down and you can actually see the icon sitting in there and you can see the sticker. And you know what icon is currently in the driver. I thought that's a nice little touch there. So, again, small little detail, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So there you go. There's your DX Ghost Driver. I'm really going to go now.